Ms. Sharon Lawson is an award-winning journalist who joined Fox 5 as an anchor of Good Day Atlanta in September 2017. In April 2019, Sharon was tapped to co-anchor the new 10 a.m. hour of Good Day, in addition to her appearances throughout the rest of the morning netcast. Before coming to Fox 5, Sharon worked for 14 years as an anchor reporting in NBC 6 in Miami. That's why a few of our Miami friends know her. Give her another hand for that. Sharon's 2-decade career started on South Florida Gulf Coast. A University of Central Florida graduate, Sharon cut her teeth at all-purpose correspondent as Sarasota WWSB, simultaneously working as a photographer, editor, and reporter, prepared her for her 1995 debut as an anchor at WMDT in Salisbury, Maryland. So she has been everywhere. From 1997 to 2000, she served as the weekend anchor at WHIO in Dayton, Ohio, before taking over anchoring duties at WFTC in Minneapolis and finally returning to Florida, East Coast, to cover the Miami-Fort Lauderdale market. Born to Jamaican parents. Give it up for her. Born to Jamaican parents in Toronto, Canada, Sharon and her family moved to Florida in the mid-1980s. Lawson's path to broadcast journalism started at age 5 when her mother and biggest supporter spied her practicing intros and outros with a hairbrush and a mirror. So she was always in the mirror, and the mother said, yes, this is my superstar daughter. She strived to make a positive difference by fostering nurturing environments for them and encouraging them to live their dreams. A scholarship has been created in her honor, and she regularly mentors young women in their professional and spiritual walks. Sharon spends her free time with her husband, Chris Pappas, enjoying the outdoors, running, biking, and traveling the world, meeting people and collecting new stories to tell. Could I have Chris Pappas, could you please come forward? And let's give him a hand to everybody. Let's give him a big hand. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and give Sharon Lawson the welcome she deserved with a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Dr. Ryan, that was so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to say a lot more about her in just a little few, but thank you so much for that warm welcome. And thank you for waking up with me every morning, 4:30 in the morning. Ooh, you know, though, when my husband, who is also my manager, Dr. Brian, contacted him and asked if I could, be part of this. And I said, anything for my Jamaican people. As tired as I may be, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, this is what I do. I have to be there in service of my community and my parents, Jamaican, as Dr. Brian said. My dad's from Westmoreland. Give it up for Westmoreland. My mom from St. Mary. And she always said, be the light in someone's darkness. So I was always told that. My mom was a Pentecostal pastor. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So there was no just chilling and just relaxing. We always had to go out and spread the good news, the word, testify, and make sure that you're being encouraging, inspiring, and empowering to others. So I'm grateful that they were able to instill that in me. I lost both my parents last year, which was, it was difficult, but I know that each and every day they're still here with me. They're watching me right now and saying, that's the child we raised.
That's what she's doing. So thank you so much for having me, and so thank you for welcoming me here and welcoming me into your homes every morning. Enough about me right now, because I'd like to introduce you to someone who always answers the call and was willing and waiting to help join forces in this incredible effort that's taking place, a first of its kind here in the state and in the country for that matter. I'm going to talk about Mr. Andrew Winter. He has over 30 years of experience in the fields of security and risk management. He has managed a wide variety of security programs in both the private and public sector in areas such as retail, port security, warehousing, supply chain security, airports, and guard force management. It goes on and on and on. This has provided him with a wealth of experience in managing security operations, risk management, ethics, and compliance, auditing at the strategic and operational level, critical skills that are required by senior leaders in today's challenging environment. He has a master's in security management, and he is currently the Chief Executive Officer of the Passport, Immigration, and Citizenship Agency, PICA. Prior to that, he was the Senior Director of Investigation and Surveillance at PICA, where he has been instrumental in developing the strategic and operational plans for the newly formed investigation unit. Prior to joining PICA, he held a number of senior management positions in both the public and private sector and organizations such as Grace Kennedy, Red Stripe, Marksman Limited, and the Jamaican Customs. He also served as an officer in the Jamaican National Reserve and more recently has been commissioned as an officer of the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. And with all of that going on, he still managed to make time for this incredible effort and be here when he was asked to. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and give it up for Mr. Andrew A. Winter.
All right. Thank you very much, Sharon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, I'd like to thank our Honorary Consul, Dr. Elaine Bryan, who was instrumental in us working together to make this event what it is today. I'd like to also thank Sharon. And Sharon, I do hope you have your Jamaican passport. And you know you can't leave today without it and your citizenship. So we have all the things here to facilitate it, and we'll make sure it happens. Because one thing with Jamaicans, you know, we look after each other, isn't that so? You can't hungry if you're in Jamaica, all right? So firstly, it is really our pleasure here, and I'd like to express my gratitude on behalf of the Minister of National Security, Dr. Honorary Strang, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Ms. Diane McIntosh, who gave the permissions and to facilitate and allow us to come up here today. This is the first time we're coming to Atlanta, and we really look forward to helping and embracing, because this is part of our strategic initiative to engage the Jamaican diaspora. There are over 5 million Jamaicans living here in the United States. And we want to ensure that all Jamaicans see that we as a government agency, and by extension the government of Jamaica, has not forgotten you. We want to also express our gratitude to the Jamaican Consulate in Miami, which this is part of their general. So Sharon Burrell is here from the Consulate in Miami to assist us today. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for them. And I'd like you to also give a round of applause to my team that has worked very closely with Dr. Bryan. Nikisha Walsh, Marsha Grant, Anika Dawkins, Michelle, Sandra Brown, who are here working, will be working for the next 2 days to ensure that we process all of you. I'd like to also thank the persons who have decided to partner with us, our fellow government agency, the National Housing Trust, who is providing your housing solutions for you at home. So they can buy the villa on the beach now. Excellent. Grace Kennedy, where you can remit the money to NHT so you can buy the house. And VMBS and Jamaica National, which provides the mortgages. And the Jamaica Tourist Board to welcome you home. So ladies and gentlemen, this is public-private partnership. And that is the way for success. Yes, we are an island, but we cannot function as an island. And it is my pleasure as the Chief Executive Officer to drive these kind of efforts as our outreach programs. We have more lined up for other areas in the U.S. And with Honorary Consul like Dr. Brian and the new generation of Honorary Consuls, which are really working hard to bring the diaspora back and get us closely engaged. I mean, we really thank you, and we will provide the support that is necessary. PICA has been doing a lot over the last few years, and we are really rolling out a number of initiatives to make life much easier. In the next few weeks, I can tell you, you can renew your passport. Once it's a machine-readable passport online. I'm not even sure if the US is doing that yet. In a few months' time, you're applying for citizenship for your children, for your spouses. You can do that online. Jamaica is one of the first countries that has moved their passenger declaration. You know that white form you get at the airport? We have moved that online so you can fill it out and send it ahead even before you arrive in Jamaica. We have automated border kiosks. We're going to the electronic gates. And the Jamaica that you knew and the immigration that you knew years ago when you left, we are making a paradigm shift in the things we are doing. Our theme is to boldly go where no agency has gone before. NHC don't want to agree. Right? But these are the initiatives that we are driving because we want all of us to be very proud as Jamaicans and to be proud of our heritage as Jamaicans. And any way, shape, or form that we can facilitate and help and drive that change to show that Jamaica is open for business and this is a place to live, work, and raise children, as our Vision 2030 plan says, we are going to do our best to facilitate it, to engage it, and to assist you in participating in that vision that the government has for the country of Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We're happy to be here, and we'll continue to serve you.
Mr. Winter, thank you so much for bringing us that and for boldly going where no agency has gone before with PICA. Loving that. Ahead of the game in technology. Well, back to the pioneer. We have to talk about her, right? Because she has done an incredible job here and what she has brought together. I don't think we've ever seen anything like, I don't think I have ever seen anything like this in my 20 years of being in broadcast news. When you were reading that, I was thinking to myself, I think I've been doing this for a long time, but yet I'm like 25. I don't understand. Why is everybody laughing? That is not funny. Well, you know, it's so interesting because when I met Dr. Grant Bryan about a year ago, I think it was, they were talking. I remember I saw her and I was just like, this woman is making changes one step at a time. And she's taking names when she's doing it too. She's knocking down walls and she's doing what she needs to do and she's being a success at it too. And the key to success is to show up and be you, but not only is she showing up, she is going above and beyond and doing extraordinary things. And we thank her for that. Dr. Elaine Grant Bryan is the Honorary Consul for Jamaica in Atlanta and a Microsoft Education Partner. She is also the owner of Elaine Bryant Realty in case you're looking for a house and has excelled in real estate so well and was invited as an expert broker to share her knowledge on what you get for the money on HGTV and the Fine Living Channel, some of my favorite. This is a columnist. She was doing this. Dr. Bryan is the author of Financial Freedom Columns. She is a Northwestern University and the University of West Georgia alum. In addition, she successfully completed the Leadership Sandy Springs program. Dr. Bryan is the founder and chair of Elaine Bryant Foundation and a successful entrepreneur. Grant Bryan received numerous awards for outstanding service, Mayor of Atlanta Phoenix, United States Postal Service, Women Putting Their Stamp on Atlanta Diversity Champion, Judge Glenda Hatchett, Inspiring Excellence Education Mentorship, Some of her other awards: Georgia School Counselors Association Counselor of the Year Award and Turner Broadcasting Systems Education Award. Elaine was inducted to the prestigious Who's Who in Black Atlanta in July 2017, and she is a board member of Corporate Commons in Sandy Springs and the ambassador for the Chamber of Commerce. Elaine has a special gift of motivating young people, and she is an empowerment speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me once again welcome to the stage the engine driving this mission, a first of its kind, the Access Jamaica Expo in Georgia, Dr. Elaine Grant Bryan.
Thank you, Ms. Lawson. You know, sometimes it's good when people really introduces you, and that is really good the way she did it. She did a great job. Wouldn't you say, give her a hand for that? Thank you very much. Today I just want to say something brief. Couple weeks ago, PICA contacted the consulate office to talk about this great initiative. And right away, when I know something makes sense, I try to put my all in it, but I could not do it alone. There are some key people who were there with me. First of all, could you rise and give my husband, Gregory Bryan, I know that you got up already, but this is the last I'm going to ask you. Please rise and give Gregory Scott Vernon Bryan a big applaud. Thank you so much, Gregory. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is like. It's my dream to serve, not necessarily Gregory's. I love to serve. And so I've always done it from when I was a little girl. And so anytime anybody says serve the people, that's what I do best. And so I've been speaking to thousands of Jamaicans who call the office every day. And they say, you know, Dr. Bryan, you know, we're trying to get the passport. We're trying. Miami office, by the way, another person who is here, Miss Sharon Burrell. Anything I need in the Miami office, I say, Miss Burrell, she is the Vice Consul General. She's right there in the back stand, Miss Burrell, so they can know who you are. Without persons like Miss Burrell, I would not be able to do my job. There's a part of my job that's invisible, and that part is from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. serving the Jamaican people. And when I need help, I call Miss Burrell in Miami. She has never not answered her phone once. She has always jumped and answered, explained to me what I need to know, because I only recently became the Honorary Consul 14 months ago. So you need persons in your corner who are not just talking and smiling or, you know, pretending they're helping, but they're really helping you. And I know most of you in here understand what it's like when you're a new person, a new kid on the block trying to learn. And she never made me feel inadequate, or, you know, she always gave me the answers and helped me to do my job, because I signed up to do work, not just to sit down. So I really want to thank her. I want to give Mr. Winter a big round of applause, because he is a game changer. It's not easy to change a game. You know, people like to do things the way they did it 100 years. And so I really admire his initiative to bring all the businesses here, Jamaica National, who worked with me when I had my dreams years ago, Victoria Mutual, Grace Kennedy, who is always helping our causes here, Jamaica Tourist Board, all of you in here today. We salute you for your sacrifice and dedication to our community. We would like to continue this pathway of making changes. Sometimes changes can be painful. You know, people don't like changes, but sometimes changes have to be made. And so I just want to ask you to bear with us today as we stay here till 7 p.m., serving everybody, making sure you get the best service. And again, give the PICA team, Mr. Benjamin, Miss Walsh, are they in here? Or they're serving. Okay, we have half of the crowd outside. Because we want to let you know we appreciate you. All the people in Jamaica and Partners of Georgia who assisted me. Miss Angela Williams, Jackie, came to me to get the bank account, because we say, you know, we can't do anything without money. So we had a lot of people, Rich, who is ill today. Joy, her father, died. We have had a lot of deaths and rough times for Jamaicans here. Dr. Pottinger, Hundreds of people who came and said, Dr. Brand, we'll do it. They stay in my office till 10 o'clock at night so we could call every Jamaican. Today I met 5 Jamaicans who drove from Florida. Some drove from Alabama. Mr. Alvin Binns from KC, is he here? Mr. Layton, could you stand up? Could you guys give it up for Kingston College? Thank you so much. We value you. We could not do this alone. And so, because our time is of the essence, we will finish this in our sessions tomorrow during our boys' talk from 3 until 6 o'clock. Just go to the Facebook and sign up for boys' talk. And they say they may allow girls to come in for the last 30 minutes. Give it up for Mr. Andrew Winter and his team. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we have some partners here who would like to come up to say a few words. We have Western Union, Victoria Mutual. All of you have been really working hard. Could you come up, Jamaica National? We would like you to say a quick greetings to the audience. You'll be able to come back again later on. But whoever would like to come and speak, Mr. Benjamin, you could find out who would like to come and greet the audience from the business sector. Jamaica, Western Union, yeah, Victoria Mutual. You can all come up and then speak one at a time. And we want to thank you for jumping on board to this pioneering move. Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hazel Mirage. I'm the marketing consultant for Grace Kennedy Money Services and Grace Kennedy Group of Companies here in the USA for the Southeast USA Diaspora. I just want to bring greetings to you from my company. Also to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to the panel here, to Dr. Brian for giving us the opportunity to meet the diaspora. My CEO, Mr. Don Webby, has always said this: whatever is good for Jamaica is good for Grace Kennedy. And I just want to say it is so heartwarming to see all of you here. I encourage you all to continue, take the opportunity to become Jamaicans, dual citizens, to also use this opportunity to invest in our country. Maybe that you remit money back home, maybe you use to buy housing back home. Maybe you're giving back to your alumni. We all need the help. And I mean, as you can see and as you're aware, that Jamaica is now #1 on the Bloomberg list for the U.S., for the stock market. This is a great country to invest right now into. It is going places. And also, don't forget that whenever you buy my Grace product, you can look at them there, our corned beef and our canned mackerel and everything here. It helps back home as well. And it also connects you. I just want to bring a great program to your attention. Grace Kennedy, as what we call the Grace Kennedy Jamaican Birthright Program. What is this program about? It connects second and third generation Jamaicans to their heritage, to their culture. Grace Kennedy offers a summer internship program to students attending, either they are studying for an undergraduate or graduate degree, and they get the opportunity to go home and to work within their skill set in the division or the group of companies. The beautiful thing about this is that they get to connect to their culture, to their heritage. They get to connect to families that they know, that they didn't even know or aware of. And what this also done for the diaspora is to keep that connection going so that our country, they will always know this is their roots, this is their culture, and they can always, come back home to it. And they have done an amazing job. We have given almost 48 internship program already. And they have done, these are students that have excelled beyond and have taken the name of Jamaica and Grace Kennedy far and far away. So I just want to thank you for having me. Please come and visit our booth, learn about how you can send money home, the easy, most convenient way through Western Union as we reach out to you in the digital world. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Beresford Nelson, and I'm from VMBS, Victoria Mutual Building Society. We have our main operation in Jamaica, but we are also located out in Miramar in Florida. Our major thrust is home ownership, savings accounts. If you want to own a home in Jamaica, come see us. That is where we are saying to you, you can own a piece of the rock. And I want to say thanks to PICA and Dr. Brian, because they have been really, really helpful. They have looked at the Jamaican diaspora here in Atlanta and bringing everybody together to service. Thanks again. I hope you all here have taken up the opportunity to become Jamaicans or to get your Jamaican passport. That is critical. Thank you again.
Dr. Bryant, PICA, on behalf of the Jamaica Tourist Board, I just want to say thank you all for coming out. I'm Christopher Wright, Business Development Manager for the Southeast US, and it's so good to be here, passing on a little bit of what home has to offer. Now that you're going to be getting your renewed passports and all that wonderful documentation to get you back home, I want you to come home and be a tourist. Enjoy our beautiful home. You know, I've been with the tourist board for 37 years and loving it. And when I'm going into Jamaica, and that ocean, the color of the ocean start to greet you, and then the green mountains off in the background, there's a feeling inside of me that builds up that excitement that want to get me off the plane. I have information. Come pick it up. When you get all your new passport documentations, come home. Enjoy what Jamaica has. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here this afternoon.
A pleasant good afternoon, everybody. My name is Maxine Hines, and I am with JN Money Online, JN Money Services. We represent the remittance arm of JN Bank, previously JNBS. So we are right over there in that corner, and we are here to answer all the questions you've got, direct you in the right direction that you may have with regards to any of your financial requirements back in Jamaica. And for us to have had this opportunity, I want to send out a big thank you to PICA and Dr. Brian for having us here. We really, really appreciate the opportunity to embrace and reach out to you all in the diaspora. Thank you so much for being here.
Dr. Brian, Mr. Winter, Ms. Lawson, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to you all. My name is Dwayne Burbick. I'm Manager of Corporate and Public Affairs at the National Housing Trust. And as our name suggests, we're in the business of home ownership. And we're in the business of home ownership for Jamaicans at home and abroad. There's something, I think, very interesting, something personal, something very exciting about being a homeowner. I think it's a whole other level when you're a homeowner as a homeowner of a piece of the rock back in Jamaica. And that's the story that we're bringing to our Jamaicans in Atlanta this weekend, that whether it is for investment, whether it's to assist a family member back home, whether it is just that chill spot that when it gets a little bit too cold, when the boss stresses you out a little bit too much, we're here to sell you that place back home where you can go to relax, unwind, be stress-free, man up, woman up, and then come back and handle your business. So we're in this corner over here on the left. We provide loans to build, buy, improve homes in Jamaica. And if you're in the business of investment too, you have a piece of land back home that has been laying idle for some time, come and talk to us. We'll help you to convert that into investment, money that you can live off. So we're the National Housing Trust, and as always, we are indeed the key to your home. Thank you very much. Thanks to PICA, and thank you all for this occasion and this platform, and I hope you use it to your advantage and to your benefit.
I think it's afternoon. Good afternoon, Atlanta. I am Charmaine Smith-Bonilla, and as you can see by my colors, I am so excited to be here. I'm an attorney at law. So with all of the wonderful opportunities you'll have, own your home, borrow money, most of it is not going to be possible unless you have your trusted legal advisor. So I'm the CEO for Legal Forum International. We have offices conveniently located in Ocho Rios, South Florida, and Kingston, Jamaica. That's our headquarters. We do global migration. So as a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association, we move people. We take people into Jamaica, we take people out, but it's a global world, so I have clients. I can tell you they're clients, or ALA, we call ourselves ALA, American Immigration Lawyers Association. There are 15,000 of us in 70 countries. So even now that I'm here, I partner with your Atlanta-based lawyers, and we give you a full-service law firm. When I thought PICA's wonderful Access Jamaica, I am based in Jamaica. I straddle the diaspora. I've been in Florida. I still have an office in Florida, but Jamaica is open for business, right, NHT? So I've decided, brand Jamaica, turn up. We can speak patois in Atlanta, right? Brand Jamaica, turn up. So I said, okay, PICA, they're one of my partners. So if you get in trouble and PICA not going to let you in, or if you're applying for a permanent residence and something not so right, a little red flag there, we will jump in and we will assist you to make brand Jamaica great again. So what I've done is I just quickly want to let you know, when you're going to access Jamaica, you need to secure your legacy. So if you're going to secure land, my job as a trusted legal advisor is to remind you, there are pitfalls. A lot of us, I think the diaspora, we are the most big-hearted people. And when we have, you should come to the conference, they come and they want to give and they want to trust. So we have the, unfortunately, sometimes it's your family members that are your trusted persons, and you might want to catch. I tell people, don't catch anybody's name or your title unless you have been to talk to your lawyer, because when it's time for you to take it off, it can cause a lot of stress, because our laws have evolved where once you put it on, that person is equally entitled to the property. That may not have been your intention, but that's what happens. So some of the pitfalls, I say I straddle both. My family's here. You can purchase land. As of April of this year, the government has made it Jamaica open for business. Transfer tax is now 2%. Stamp duty used to be 2% of the purchase price. It's now $2,500. So there's no reason why you shouldn't come and own your piece of the pie. So secure your legacy. Also, a lot of us have family in Jamaica, family land. A lot of conflict is associated with family land. We're here to let you know that it has become much easier. Death taxes as we know it, everybody know about deadlift. A lot of people have it languishing down there. Squatters have cited it out, they're there, because they don't have the funds to get it regularized and get your title. So we're here to tell you that the government has made provisions. So if you want to have that piece of land in Westmoreland, I'm a St. Annie, and so Westmoreland people in the house, that has been languishing for the longest, that you have no interest in, there's no money, nobody probated estate, you can, based on the value on your property tax receipt, which is usually not very much, apply to have a title for it, have it regularized, sort it out. give a legacy down the road, secure your legacy for your children and your generations. So instead of the current market value and all the fees being calculated on that, the government has now made it easier for you to sort out those estates, sort out the land that is down there languishing for so long because you just didn't have the money. So I could talk a lot more about the services that we offer, but we are available. You can find us online. You can talk to me afterwards. I'll be around for maybe tomorrow as well. But another way that I want to let you know to secure your legacy. A lot has been going on about making America great again. And one thing about Jamaicans, we love America, right? We love to come here. We have a heart to get our family members here. A lot of us, dual citizenship is something that I've experienced people here. They're afraid of it. Jamaica is open for business. You can have 10 passports if you want. You do not give up your Jamaicanness. So you're here with PICA. Whenever you apply to become a United States citizen, there are people who have been here for 30 years and they still haven't done it. Encourage your persons. You do not lose your Jamaicanness. You still maintain your Jamaican privileges and your Jamaican passport. So don't let that pitfall prevent you from earning a piece of the pie. For green cards, you guys may have heard in the news, you may not, there is a proposal up until even this month to make it harder for you to file for your lovely family members in Jamaica. The proposal will make it higher. You'd have to have a much higher income. And you basically, if you're not very strong financially and you're sponsoring or you're the one being sponsored, it was proposed to be a little bit more difficult. Well, the wonderful thing about America, you go to court and there's a little room. The federal government, the federal courts has given us some room to say, no, Mr. US government, just put a hold on that because that's going to be hard. So everybody's concerned about you being a public charge and making America not so great again. Talk to your trusted legal advisor. There's also a concern when you apply for citizenship. Once upon a time, it used to be just 5 years. Now, they go right back to the beginning for when you got your green card 30-something years ago. Talk to your lawyer before you go. I've seen, sadly, people come to Jamaica, go eat them fish at Hellshaw because next day they're going to the embassy to get the interview. And then they're still there years after because they never consulted a lawyer to say, I had an issue before, how is it going to be dealt with? They'll always accept your application, give you a date. When you go to the interviews, when the red flags will develop, and people get stuck there because they hadn't gone to the lawyer before to say, all right, I have an issue, confidentially. How do I overcome it before I even come? So you'll hear about waivers. Most Jamaicans are aware of immigration issues. I also want to let you know, adverse possession. Don't leave the land for 12 years. Don't just think you can pay. You're nice, decent people, pay your tax online. Very convenient. Online. But if you don't come down and give a notice and take the person to court that is on your land without your consent, Jamaica has a very generous possessory title law, and a lot of people have been losing their land, especially persons who live abroad, because paying the taxes and giving a notice when you come to visit and nothing more is not enough. So those are some of the things that can interfere with your wonderful Jamaican legacy, and I'm going to encourage you, please talk to your trusted advisor. Brand Jamaica turn up, tax incentives are, I can tell you, whether you're buying land, whatever you're trying to sort out, you have some good incentives because the government wants to move. You want to move real estate. It moves your nation. Turn up. Facing life, Jamaicans don't like to write wills. I hope that's not the case in the diaspora, but it can cause a lot of headache if you have minor children. The government becomes your executor and takes care of your children for the next 18 years until they turn 18. That's not the ideal. I love my government, but that's not who I want to be my executor. Charities. And I heard your wonderful Honorary Consul, she has a charity. And I want to let you know, one way you can secure your legacy, diaspora are the most giving people. They want to invest, they want to give. A lot of you are already giving. We have one of the best practices charity laws in Jamaica. You not only get the benefit of knowing who, on a regular basis, who the directors are, you can prevent the scammers, you can get benefits from income tax relief, property tax relief, GCT relief, transfer tax relief, and customs relief. How many of you have been dragging down over suitcases or send down the barrel or send down the stuff you meant well to send a photocopier to St. Hilda's High School, my old high school, then you realize you have to pay a lot of money to get it cleared. Big-heartedness is not enough. But any 3 people, it's very easy, very doable. Set up charity. If you don't want to set up your own charity to bring things in, and Casey, you can talk, they do it well. Giving back, then you can partner with persons who the government has checked out, and they know that they will treat with integrity, and they have checks and balances for you every year. So scam-proof your giving, scam-proof your investing. Jamaica is open for business. Inter-country adoptions, we're always looking after people, Pitney. We are about to review our adoption laws. Wonderful. They're going to be simpler. But when you do, remember that an orphan doesn't mean the same thing in Jamaica as it means in the US. Talk to your lawyer. Continue to help the children. Unfortunately, a lot of our children, they have parents, but they are constructively abandoned. We want you to help them. It's easy to give them the things, but emotionally it's easier sometimes to invest fully in them there, but to bring them here to continue your legacy. So with the time that I have been so grateful to have from PICA, and we'll talk again, Krishna, and I really appreciate Mr. Winter. I think this is an excellent move. I have family here, and they're excited to know that finally Atlanta has their own, expo, Access Jamaica. So secure your legacy. You can get your derivative citizenship. The Cubans recently, they're signing up now to become Jamaican citizens because we have a common legacy. So they're one of the people now that the young millennials want to become Jamaican citizens. Don't wait. You sign up to and get your Jamaican citizenship, get your Jamaican passport. If you saw our Reggae Girls teams, I have clients who come, get their passport because the girls want to try out for the football team. A lot of our teams are made up of children who are born outside of Jamaica, born in the US, and they get to continue your legacy by becoming a full bona fide Jamaican with your passport. So I thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being here. I'll be around. But Legal Firm International, my name is Charmaine Smith-Bonilla. It's like Sonia with a B. I always have to spell it. We're the only Bonillas in the phone book. And Jamaica is open for business. Brand Jamaica always turn up. And PICA is here as testament to that. So thank you very much for listening. And look forward to you enjoying the rest of your expo. Bring some friends tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. We're going to wrap up now. I just want you to know we value your time. Some of these PICA workers have been working from 8 a.m., seeing hundreds of persons. So we want to give them a chance to also take a break. At this time, we'll have Ms. Lawson to close off for this session. Kindly hold.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. There's not much more that I have to say. I'm just so honored to be here and to be a part of this first pioneering effort that you guys are doing. And PICA, thank you so much for opening it up for the diaspora to have this available for everybody. I hope everyone takes advantage of it. Get your citizenship, your dual citizenship. I think I'm going to have to work on that as well. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you back on Good Day Atlanta from 4:30 to 11 weekdays. Take care.
You just saw all that great information. We are just excited to know that so much is going on, not only in Jamaica with the nationals here, the descendants, and that you are on the cutting edge of doing this. Tell us a little bit more about what you feel, what you saw, and how you're hoping for things to go.
Well, Inga, I must thank you, by the way, and 89.3 for doing what you did to help us to start off. You're the first station and the first host and the first journalist who really jumped on board when I talked about this. And I value that. I'm a person, I'm a loyal person, and I just want to let you know, you didn't know at the time that this would be thousands of people reacting the way they did. But we have had a successful event. We're here from 8 o'clock this morning. They were in my office all day yesterday. We have serviced hundreds of persons. So we realized the need was here, but we're all silent in our own corners. Now we realize it's a big initiative. We hope to go to other states with this initiative, and we hope you will be with us everywhere we go because you started and we like to stick with the same person. And we just want to say kudos to you. And I'm glad I was able to do something for my country. That's why I signed up to be the Honorary Consul. I'm glad I had the energy and the time and the support to make it happen. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for putting this on, working so hard with PICA. And we look forward to all that's coming down the road.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your team.
Thank you. All right. We are here, like I said, live. PICA is in the building, JW Marriott, Buckhead. And I am here with the wonderful, far-journeying Andrew Winter. Tell us about your role in PICA and why this is so important.
Well, thank you very much. I'm Andrew Winter, the Chief Executive Officer of the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, otherwise known as PICA. The reason why we are here, it's part of our strategic initiative to reach out to the Jamaican diaspora. We know we have a lot of Jamaicans right across the state. We know a lot of them have their passport, citizenship, a lot of things that they want, the products that we offer that they would like to participate in. But it's not easy reaching the consulates and the rest. So we decided to take our services to the Jamaican community and help them to renew their passports, to find out what are the different products and services that we're offering, how best we can help them. Some of them have children, some of them have grandchildren that, how can they improve their connection to Jamaica? And PICA is all part of doing that, reaching out to the Jamaican community to help them to re-engage back with home.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit more about not just what the nationals can do, but you mentioned the children, the grandchildren. What's in store for them?
Okay, like for example, if your child is born overseas, as a descendant of a Jamaican, they're entitled to Jamaican citizenship. So you can get them citizenship by descent. Your spouse, if your spouse would like to become a Jamaican, then you get citizenship by marriage. Also, if persons want to retire, we have a permanent residency program. So you and your spouse can return to Jamaica. So if they want to keep their American or whatever nationality passport, then they can become permanent residents and live and enjoy the wonderful, warm climate of Jamaica.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about the business side. Have you seen anybody doing that? What's in store for people who specifically want to do business with Jamaica?
Well, once you have your Jamaican passport, then you enjoy all the benefits of a Jamaican national. So that is good. Also, once you're in doing business, you become permanent residents. Then as a business person, you have to move in and out of the country. And you want to move in and out seamlessly without any problems. Believe it or not, Jamaica does issue visas. So sometimes persons have to get visas, work permits, and by becoming a resident, then you waive some of those things. So it makes it that much easier for you to do business in Jamaica and engage, because you get the benefits of a Jamaican.
So thank you so much for that. So tell us why it's important for people to come down and see you now that you're right here in Atlanta.
Well, the truth is many of them have been here for years and they have renewed their Jamaican passports. And we are here and we can share with them. We will process their applications and they can get back their new Jamaican passport. And many of them have queries, concerns, issues. Since we have started here today, many persons have been asking about their children, their grandchildren. Some of them have had issues with some of their passports and we've been able to resolve those issues while we're here today and expedite the process. We're also giving them the opportunity to try out our online passport renewal facility, and that is going very well as you see.
Wonderful, wonderful. So it's really not only just modernizing, but also being here, having a face in Atlanta to really help people get this done.
Exactly. Many of them, when they left here many years ago, it was the passport office. Long lines, bureaucracy. But we have done a lot since then to make life that much easier for persons to access their Jamaican passports. And how can we help you here in the Jamaican community to get the things which are really yours?
There you go. Jamaica is yours. I love that. That's a wonderful way to wrap this up. Thank you so much for not only being here, but thank you for taking the time to speak with us and sharing this with everybody who's watching on Facebook.
It was my pleasure, and I look forward to seeing them tomorrow.
Awesome. And tonight, right?
I think we'll be here till around 5. And we're hoping that this will not be the first and only trip. We hope to be back next year, and Atlanta would be a regular stop for us as we do our various outreach programs.
Awesome. Thank you for all you do.
Bye-bye.
Live with Barris Nelson, Victoria Mutual. Tell us about what your company is doing, not just in Jamaica, but also here.
So VMBS, we're a mortgage company in Jamaica, and we are here in Florida, and we're trying to get a presence in Miramar also. In Florida, we're operated out of 2600 South University Drive in Miramar, and our major thrust is to help Jamaicans who want to purchase properties back in Jamaica to get that mortgage. So we do mortgages for Jamaicans or persons who are friends of Jamaicans who are falling in love with Jamaica. You can stay right here, both in Atlanta, anywhere in the States, and get that mortgage through our office at University Drive in Florida.
Wow, that's pretty innovative. Just like this technology that we're using, we're talking to people on Facebook. So share just some of the hopes for the company, for Victoria Mutual.
That we are able to affect every single Jamaican home in order to help you to get savings back in Jamaica or to own a piece of the rock from here. So you don't have to leave the States to go and do your mortgage, but you can stay right in your home and you communicate with us in Florida through the internet in order to get that home ownership.
So own a piece of the Jamrock.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. It's wonderful because we love our countries, our national countries. I happen to be from Trinidad, but the Caribbean is in my blood. I've been to Jamaica. So just share why this was so important for you specifically.
It's important because I'm able to take a piece of VMBS and represent them to you in order so that you know that we have a presence right here in America. Not only in Florida, but we also are in Brooklyn. So we're saying to the Jamaican community, our friends of Jamaicans, that you can stay right here in the States and do your transactions with us at VMBS rather than having to go down to Jamaica to have those transactions done.
Awesome. Give your social media or your contact information, please.
Okay. 2600 South University Drive, Miramar, Florida, 33025.
That's the address. What about, is there a phone number? Is there a website?
Okay, so our website, once you go on to VMBS, Victoria Mutual Building Society, on the email, put that in your email, then all our information will pop up and you'll be able to communicate with us by email. And you'll see all the various numbers for any branch in Jamaica, and you'll see the numbers, telephone numbers also for our location in Brooklyn and in Miramar.
Okay, so vmbs.com, and there, from the website they can find all the information. Okay, thank you so much for being here, for bringing this wonderful information, this news that I didn't know about, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who are sitting at home saying, yes, I want to do that. Thank you so much.
And thank you all for making it VMBS.
All right. We are here live. You saw some of the event, but we're here with Maxine Hines. Tell us about your company, who you're representing.
I'm representing JN Money, JN Money Services, JN Money Online, whichever way you want to know it as. We are a subsidiary of the JN Bank Group, and we are here, we are the remittance arm of the company, and we're here to facilitate those persons who want to take care of their financial obligations in Jamaica.
Wonderful. So tell us what people can expect from your company.
They can expect from us opportunity to assist them with signing up for our online process, because once you've signed up, it's as our slogan goes, as your quinted reach. Because once you've signed up, and you're all set to go, you can send that money in no time. And we are here to help you with that. We're here to answer any of your financial requirement questions in Jamaica, because through us, we give you the opportunity to pay bills online. You can pay anything: mortgage, insurance, electricity, water, even furniture bill, your telephone bill, all of those things, and you can send money to your account, any financial institution in Jamaica. So we offer a wide range of things, and we want you all to come out and see us and talk to us.
And you'll be here tomorrow as well.
Yes, we'll be here all day tomorrow as well, yes.
And where are you located within America? Because I know that you are here as well.
Yes, we are here. We're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. To be exact, Lauderdale Lakes, 3895 Northwest Lauderdale Lakes, Northwest 24th Street in Lauderdale Lakes. And our toll-free number is 1-866-735-6002. So give us a call. We're happy to talk to you.
Absolutely wonderful information. Tell us like a scenario. Just, you can't make it back to Jamaica for whatever reason. Give us a little scenario so people have an idea.
First and foremost, the first scenario I would give is you helping out those relatives in Jamaica. You don't have to have a bank account with us. You don't have to have any obligations with us at all. You just come to us, send that money, and we have a myriad of places that they can pick up the money. So from Courts, Jamaica, Courts is a very big furniture store in Jamaica, and we have a lot of agents. Just call that toll-free number and you can find us anywhere in Jamaica, in all 14 parishes. Yes.
Lovely, lovely. Give your website again. Such good information.
jnmoneyonline.com.
Thank you so much, Maxine, for being here and bringing your energy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I am here with Grace Foods.
Okay, my name.
Sorry. Let's do it again. I'm here with Hazel Mirage of Grace.
All right, of Grace Kennedy Limited. Okay, so yes, hi, how are you?
Good, thank you for being here. Love what you had to say on stage. Tell us a little bit more about Grace and what is so important about not only at home but at the diaspora.
Okay, so for the diaspora, what we have to offer the diaspora is so many wonderful things. As you know, Grace Kennedy is a 97-year-old company. We're not a baby. We're very well established between two sectors, food and finance. Right? So within the food division, we have our factories, we have our distribution center. We bought 3 years ago a Hispanic company called La Fe Foods, right? Here in the diaspora.
What area, please?
Okay, so our main office, we have two main offices, one in New Jersey, one in Florida, and we have a sub-office here in Atlanta as well. Yes, La Fe Food, and also in South Carolina. Right. So Grace Kennedy, as you know, we have done that in the food division. As you know, we have been coming out with some really fantastic product. We have reduced the sugar level in our Grace Tropical Rhythm because, people, worry about
healthy. We're trying to be healthy.
Yes, right. But as you know, those are just the best, the most delicious, awesome juices you can ever have. Okay? And then we have a whole group of products that we want the diaspora to know about. Our brand new chips, our canned mackerel, our corned beef, everything. They can get them at the public supermarket. They can get them anywhere within the Caribbean stores here in Georgia, all over the Southeast USA and the Northeast USA. But one of the most important things I really want to speak about is the Grace Kennedy Jamaican Birthright Program.
Yes, that's what I wanted you to touch on, absolutely, and also the financial services part.
Definitely, will do. So this is a summer internship program that Grace Kennedy came up with to target second and third generation Jamaicans living in the diaspora in the USA, Canada, and in the UK, and give them an opportunity to come into Jamaica to work within the Grace Kennedy group of companies. they have to have their parents have to be Jamaican or grandparents Jamaican. They have to be attending university, studying an undergrad or graduate degree between the ages of 18 to 25. Okay, so once qualified, they get to come to Jamaica to work within the Grace Kennedy Group of Company according to their skill set. These are life-changing experience for these students. Fantastic. They get to do cultural and historical events where they go and they meet, the Governor General, of course. They get to do a community outreach with the Grace Kennedy Foundation and staff where we do the homework project in downtown Kingston.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So they stay in a compound or some kind of, they all stay together? Is that how it works?
Yes, we have a house for them. They get a stipend. They all live together. There is a person there that looks after their
chaperones.
Their chaperone type of thing. So they have all of that at their benefits. Yes. And so I would love, right now the applications are open. They close November 30th. And I would really, really love for everyone who knows Jamaicans, who know that they're second and third generation Jamaicans, to really go out and apply for it. They can find the information at www.gracekennedy.com/birthright or send an email to the GK Foundation at gkco.com. And in the back here is a list of names of persons that they can reach out to get further.
So what we'll do is we'll get a link from you and we'll put it on our site because this is really great information and a lot of people obviously don't know about it. I'm so glad that you are sharing this with us here now, so thank you. I'm for the children. We all love not only that to see children, young adults thrive, but also to know that they're holding on to their heritage, and this is a beautiful way to do that.
Yes, and so it just falls perfectly in the effort and the push for people to become dual citizens and their kids to be dual citizens of Jamaica, So yes.
And are you local or are you in Jamaica? Did you come in from Jamaica?
No, I'm not. I'm actually located in Florida, so that's where I am. But I service the southeast area. Right.
So you would be the contact person if anything should come up.
Here is my information right here.
So just share your whatever, if it's an email, just share it so that we have it.
Okay, so they can contact me. My name is Hazel Mirage. They can call me at 305-608-6325, or they can email me at hazel.mirage@gkco.com to find.
That's spelled Mirage.
M as in Mary, A as in Apple, R as in Roger, A as in Apple, G as in George, H as in Henry @gkco.com.
Okay, and let's touch briefly. You mentioned the financial part, and that was the part that I did not know about myself. So please share with us.
Okay, so Grace Kennedy Money Services, we are the agents for Western Union money transfer in 12 countries in the Caribbean. Come next year, 2020, we'll be sharing 30 years of partnership with Western Union. Of course, Jamaica being our largest market. And so right now what we have done, Western Union has done, as you know, they continue to be going forward in the digital realm, is that you can now send it directly to major banks in Jamaica. All you have to do is download the app on your phone, right? And you can send to Scotiabank, National Commercial Bank, First Global Bank, Sagicor, and First Caribbean Bank, or you can send from an agent location here to your bank account. Here's the beauty of this. You can send to yourself now. So you can send to your bank account as well as send to your family bank account. It is really, and the value proposition of this is that the fee is $2.99 to send up to $5,000 to Jamaica, with an exchange rate that varies, of course, but today's is $135.14. which is excellent. So we're encouraging people. This is the way to go forward. Now, you're coming to Jamaica. You want to enjoy yourself. You have your bank account there. Send your spending money there. And it's safe through this process.
And it's very fluid, it sounds like. It's very fluid.
All we need from you is we need your TRN number, if you have a Jamaica's driver's license, or you have a Jamaican passport, or a national ID. We need that. We need your bank account information in Jamaica so we can register you. So we're inviting persons to come to our table to really visit us and find out more about how we can help you to send money home.
So you'll be here today and tomorrow as well.
Here tomorrow as well. And don't forget, you can send money. We have 140 agent locations throughout Jamaica. So
we convenient. Thank you so much, Hazel. Thank you for the opportunity to share such wonderful information with our viewers. Thank you for all that you're doing.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. And yes, definitely, I want to give you the
perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here with Carol McLeod, who came to get your passport services. Okay, so let's share your honest opinion, what you experienced, what you saw, and what you liked.
Well, I was able to access the forms online, and I was able to fill them out online before I came in. I was also able to get my passport pictures taken and notarized. And what else was there? And I had my old passport then, and I also had my original birth certificate, and I also had to bring in my marriage license since my name had changed. And so I did not have any glitches with the process for me.
Awesome. So tell us about some of the things that were presented. What was interesting to you? What stands out to you?
Well, what stood out to me is just the fact that we had representatives from Jamaica actually here to process, the paperwork and to guide us through the process.
How often do you go back home to Jamaica?
Maybe every year or two. My husband goes back a few times a year because he has his mom is still there.
Wonderful. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, what happened with you, your experience, and what would you say to anybody who's thinking about coming through?
Just checking the guidelines first to make sure that you have all the documents that you need to have with you.
Good. Very smart. Be prepared, right?
Right.
Thank you so much for your time. Okay. All right. We are live, and I'm getting jokes with Attorney Bonia. It's like Sonia with a B, right? Give me your full name, please.
Charmaine Smith Bonia. Just like Sonia with a B instead of an S.
I love it. I love your energy. I love your outfit. Repping Jamaica.
I love Jamaica.
So tell us, we heard a little bit because we were live while you were on stage.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So our people who are home watching on Facebook Live, they heard some of what you were saying. But just reiterate some of the key points that you feel are most valuable.
Most valuable I encourage people, for my theme coming here to Atlanta, is to secure your legacy. And as a lawyer, I have a global law practice. I see some of the wonderful things about the diaspora, especially investing in their home. I love Jamaica. I'm based there. I went back home 22 years ago. So I came, I said, secure your legacy, and I tried to highlight some of the pitfalls, the benefits of securing Jamaica. Brand Jamaica ton up, trust me. The Chinese are there getting some of the lands. Come and get your land. That 14 acres of land you have in Manchester that your grandmother and grandfather leave, and 30 years is still there in woodland. Come, somebody sell a piece. The grandmother when come back from the grave, fix it up, get your title, sell a piece. Somebody in the community is going to buy it, rather than have it just languishing. If you start with the estates, people died, and you are worried about death taxes, 1.5%. And if it's $10 million or more that the whole estate is valued at, the government, as of April, said no death taxes for the first 10 million. And death taxes, what used to be like 30 years ago was 15%. Then it went down to 5, now it's 1.5. And if it's $10 million estate value, you don't pay any. So I tell people stuff like that. Charities, people want to be able to give. You come down with your barrel, you want to do, you have a charity here, set it up in Jamaica. We are as best practices as the charities here. You get the benefits, no property taxes. You buy land, no transfer tax, no stamp duty. You come in, no customs. Yeah. And you get people, you can get your family involved, because most people that give is a family legacy, it's a blessing. So I tell people to come on, adopt, rather than just keep paying the school fee, taking care of the child. The parents have really not been responsible. They don't want to have the child to be responsible for. You can adopt and take the child here, but American adoption is a little bit more stringent, and the timelines you have to do it before 16, not 18. And an orphan, they're very strict about it. Definition of orphans. They need to make sure before you adopt them and can't take them here. So do your due diligence. If you think that I'm a scammer, you can go online. You can check me out. If you think the person that your real estate developers are there, I can check them out. Jamaica has made it easier for you to check out. So I do due diligence for my corporate clients who are coming in, work permits, but I do due diligence for my Jamaicans who work hard and they're hard in cash. A lot of them, bad judgment sometimes. They might trust the wrong family member, but the real estate developer that's taking their money before the house is built, you can check out that person. Awesome. So those are some of the stuff I can tell you. But Brand Jamaica, turn up. Jamaica is open for business. Lots of opportunities. Come and have a good time. Don't keep reading online all the negative things, because I'm in Jamaica, I'm in Florida once a month, but if I kept reading all the negative things about what's going on here, I wouldn't come. Lots of great things are happening. The Chinese are there. Ask them.
Right. Okay, so give us the Brand Jamaica with the vibes. Give us the vibes.
Brand Jamaica, turn up.
I love it.
Turn up. Jamaica is open for business. Legal Firm International, that's my law firm. We're a global law firm. I'm part of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. To be a member, 15,000 of us in 70 countries. We network. I can get the business done in Brazil, and most of all, I have to be in good standing with the Florida bar and the Jamaican bar, and so do all the other persons. On any given time, within 24 hours, I can find a lawyer in Bangladesh. I can find a lawyer in Israel. So that's what networking does. Globally. Come to Jamaica, build a network. PICA is building a network here. I hope they come back. But Jamaica, part of your heart is there. Come and do it. I'll do the due diligence for you. Do it best practices. Come and get a piece of the rock. You don't want to sell it.
Wonderful. Give your contact information, please.
I can be reached at... We have a number just for our U.S. clients and our Canadian clients, 954-353-6763. It's Legal Forum International, Charmaine Smith Bonilla. Google us, 876-929-7160. That's our main line in Kingston, and we can put you on to anywhere you want to get business done. But our U.S. number, 954-353-6763. Look me up. I'm the only bunny on the phone book.
Got you. Are you on social media?
Social media. Well, they have one or two, but I'm based in Jamaica. But I'm the only bunny in Jamaica. And if you go online, Charmaine, Jamaican name, you'll find me.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your energy and for being here with us.
It's been a pleasure.
Bye. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thanks for this opportunity to bring this to you. I'm thanking you, as well as hopefully you are riveted by this information. If you want to invest in Jamaica, if you want your children, your grandchildren to invest in Jamaica and have a legacy there, this is the information and event to be at. If you can't be here today, definitely tomorrow I would recommend it. There's so many great people who are sharing, who've come directly from Jamaica or Florida to share this information. Technology is making things easier, just like right now with us. So thank you for being a part of this, being a part of Offstage Pass. Inga O, you should know this is some real cutting-edge information. Have a great day, everybody.
Do you want to live stream your seminars, workshops, funeral, conferences, blogs, or interviews on your Facebook page or your own YouTube channel? Offstage Pass can do just that. Call us today at 678-480-1161 or visit our website at www.offstagepass.com.